on the road. I've been around before, rooftops, sliding doors. Just wanna know you more. I hope you wanna be with somebody, spending all of the night moonwalking, and with the view she could see.
Hi, so I'm kind of late for a date. I'm officially late for a date, and I'll tell you all about it. Just let me just pick my clothes. Yeah. First, let's get changed. Then I'll tell you what's happening. Okay, I'm changed. I'm wearing this top. I'm just wearing a black color. I'm legit sweating. Excuse the sound of the fan. I cannot bear to shoot with the fan off. Okay, cannot. Hello. So I'm getting ready, and let me tell you, it's a date. It's like date in the sense it's my friend. Okay, it's my friend from for 9 years. We have been through a lot, like ups and downs in our friendship as well. We have lost touch, we have reconnected and all of that. The thing is, we have been with each other for 3 years, but then she changed schools, and I remained there, and we got really busy in our studies, and our parents put priorities to studies a lot more than friendship. So I guess we lost our connection and all of that, but we have reconnected. We have been in touch, we talk, and even though we don't talk on a daily basis, we know that we are there for each other and we love each other, and we are finally going to meet today. So yeah, I'm getting ready for that. I have grown my eyebrows a bit, so I'm going to just first of all pick them apart. I know you can't really tell the difference, but there is difference. I mean, she's that kind of friend that I have told everything to her about myself, when we were really close and we were in the same class. Even if we were not benchmates, sometimes she would spring her head and talk to me and would get scolded for that. We are that close people. Literally, if you don't like someone, we have made trolling songs about them. I'm not really proud of it, but we were children. We were legit 12 and 13 years old, so we didn't know any better. Okay, blunder. Wow. Just trying to look. So I just want to look good for her. Crazy. I'm going to powder my face. I hate putting on powder, but I'm sweating, that's why I'm putting powder. I just don't put powder on my face anymore. I mean, I used to, now I don't at all. I will let it sit for a while and then brush it off. And until then, let's tie our hair. I mean, I don't need to comb it because it's freshly washed. So yeah, just simple. I don't know a lot of hairstyles, so brush my face free. Yeah, I kinda look fine. Yeah. I'm also going to carry this clutcher with me, because this I can't handle. Yeah. I'm ready. Let's go on a date with a friend. With a friend.
Things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own. All my friends think I with somebody, doing things that I usually don't. Find my way through the hotel lobby. Ain't the same when I'm on my own. Up, down, on the I've been around before, rooftops, sliding doors. Just wanna know you more. I hope you the view she could see her building. Don't forget me cause I'll still be here. And I was thinking about you to death. That's so bad that I said I wanna do what's best. I just wanna be better. Swear I only wanna do better. Wanna do better. Wanna do better. No puedo respirar, los muros se acercan, no puedo escapar. No puedo olvidar, veneno que atormenta, no hay tranquilidad. Quisiera poder amar, pero tanto defecto no me dejará. Fuiste lo más especial y lo mejor de mí contigo se quedará. A mí ya no me queda nada.
Hi, so we are going to do our favorite reading updates. So I'm still reading a book that I showed you in my last vlog, but because I started reading that book really in the end of the last vlog, that's why I'm still continuing that book in this vlog as well, which is Dance 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 by Haruki Murakami. It is the fourth book in a series that he has written. We still follow a nameless character and we see whatever is going on in his life. Haruki Murakami writes magical realism. Realism is basically, it's this world only, but bits and pieces of magic you experience. It's not some other fantasy world, but this world, and you seem to have a bit of supernatural happening here and there, and that's what is very famous in Haruki Murakami books, and that's what we see in these books as well. This is supposedly the last book in that series, fourth book, and we still follow that character and his life. So this book talks about the events of 4 years later to the third book. He is still dealing with loneliness. He has lost people in his life in third book, and he's still going through trauma, but he does not quite acknowledge it. He's a person, I have seen that he does not acknowledge the fact that he is very lonely and he needs clinical help. He does not accept that. He thinks that everything is normal and I am like this. He is like that, but still he requires help and he does not know that. In this book, he comes across few new people of childhood from like 20 years ago. He's not exactly a friend, but a classmate from 20 years ago. Meets a psychic 13-year-old girl who can read minds, and her father. And one character that recurs in this book is Sheepman, who we knew from the third book, and it's all about that. It's his journey after what he lost in the third book, and I'm excited. It does not occur to me that I read so many pages of just normal daily things. Like, there are things that are really really mundane in Murakami's books, but it's just so beautiful. Oh my god, oh my god. My dog's here. He's trying to play. Okay, yeah, one more thing. And now this book has murder, like a murder kind of mystery as well. I just came across it like few pages ago. Somebody gets murdered and we don't know who, like we don't know why. Here is he. Can you see him? The next one I'm reading is Twins at the St. Clair. It's a book series by Enid Blyton. She's an author that made me fall in love with reading more. I used to read before as well, but Enid Blyton is the author that I started with the novels. Like, the first novel that I ever read was by Enid Blyton. I continued reading a lot of her series. I have read like 4 to 5 series of hers, and I want to continue more of her series because I know that she has written over 700 books. I'm going to continue reading, and I'm already watching Mallory Towers, which is based on one of her series with the same name. So I'm not going to read that book because I'm watching it already, but I'm going to read all the other book series. So I'm starting with this one. This one is basically Two twin sisters have been put into a boarding school that they don't like, and they try to, create troubles and problems and prove themselves as to be troublemakers, so that they get expelled from the school and they go back to their old school, which kind of spoiled them into spoiled rich little brats. So they want that school, but that parents acknowledged that this school spoiled them. So they sent them to St. Clair, and this whole series is about them studying in St. Clair. And it written makes me nostalgic, because my early teens were like surrounded by Annie Written books, more than half through, and I'm just 1/4 of the St. Clair book, and I'm enjoying my reading time. I hope you enjoyed my reading update. I hope it's not that long.
We've been up for way too long, but I don't wanna come down. Caught up in a long free fall. You got me off of the ground. Sway for a minute, but play move side to side. One way ticket, I want you in my life. Feel a mile high when you're on my side.
Hello. So I was reading this right now. It's evening, and I read something and it broke my heart. So basically, one character died, okay, and that character is not even like secondary or a tertiary character. It's just like a very small role. It's just like we just got to know about that person because we had to. Like, he just came around in some story plot, and he died recently, and we got to know that. And he was living with a woman, uh, and that woman is a workaholic. She does not care about it. She's a nice person, but it's her nature that she focuses on her work and does not really care about anyone else. When she's working, she cannot cater to anything else, not even her own daughter. So our narrator is saying that she's a person who will forget the death or even the existence of this person who died within 3 weeks, because she is like that. And very sadly, this person who died is forgettable. And why is that? Because he's the one who exists there for other people, who takes all of your emotional dump and processes it, who is there to protect you. This person micromanaged this woman's life, like literally made sure that she ate, took bath, did bodily works, took meals, healthy meals, and to like kept the whole house clean. He just basically lived for her. And now when he is dead, he's forgettable. And why is that? He has been said as a fancy trash can who took everybody's emotional dump. I feel so bad for him. Like, he's not even there in this book. Like, he's like really small part. I've hardly read something about him. Really small part. But it's just, my heart goes out to that person, because basically he's dead now in an accident. And he's forgettable because he was available. And very sadly, this is the truth. Hi. So I showed you all kinds of flowers, okay? And that's my father's garden, okay? It's my father's garden, and he's so freaking proud of it. Just 2 days ago, he asked me if you have been to garden, and I said yes, I have been there, like 2 days or something ago. But he said no, like really you have been to it? I said yes. And he said like let's go again. So basically he wanted me to see the garden, but I had seen it already. But so he wanted me to be with him and see the garden, and I'm glad I came with him, because when I came, he showed me all of his flowers and all the plants that he grew so proudly. It's like his children did something really well, and he's proud of it. It's like that. So all the flowers that you saw, he showed it to me with this like so much pride, and I just enjoyed looking at the garden. I love coming here. But that day when I was with my dad, it was just a different experience, and I just wanted to record whatever he was saying, but I'm glad I didn't, because like those kind of moments are kind of, personal, and I'm glad it stayed that way. I just loved it. So all of these flowers, um, he's the one. He's the one who made this garden look like this. It's not exactly a really posh and clean garden. It's like an haphazard garden. It looks wild, but it's just so good to look at. All of these flowers, and he was talking so nicely of them. He was just sharing stories of how he came across these flowers and planted him there, like how he gathered all these plants from different areas. If you remember, there's a purple flower that I show that's in wild grass, and he loved the flower. That's why he brought on some seeds from the wild grass, and he put somewhere those seeds, but that plant died. But wherever those seeds, fell unintentionally, they grew. So that's why those purple flowers are haphazard here and there, not at a certain place. We have all kind of seasonal flowers in here. We have also a lot of fruits like guava, pineapple, mango, and blue blackberry. It's just so beautiful to look at. Let me show you guava fruit. So this is a guava fruit, and it's like so pretty, and it's not yet ripe. It's not the full size yet, but yeah, it's amazing. So I came in the garden today without him, and I'm trying to see things from his perspective, because these are his children, and he has like literally put so much of effort, and it's just so beautiful all over. It's like totally haphazard. You get to see nothing as in like in a row or in a column, nothing. Completely haphazard, but still beautiful. Very beautiful. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to show it to you. We have banana as well. I forgot. We have three kinds of mango and banana, papaya. Yeah, we have lots. I cannot even count. We have lots. We have lemon as well. The list continues, but yeah, I hope you saw how my father reared this garden in such a beautiful way, and I love coming here. Yeah.